Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Hello children, welcome to the session. In this session children, we are going to discuss about the question and answers from the topic that we have covered so far. So children, let us begin with the first question on our screens. It says, what is a filament? So children, if you look closely inside a bulb, you will observe a thin wire, and this thin wire is known as the filament. Okay children, but how do we write it? We can write it in our exams like this. It is a thin wire in the middle of the bulb connected to the two supporting wires. You can observe it over here. It is connected to the two supporting wires and it is the thin wire. And children, it is usually made up of the metal tungsten. Why children? Because when we switch on the bulb, the current flows through it, and we know that whenever a current flows through an appliance, it produces some heat also. Why? Because we can prove it with the help of an activity. What you can do is you can switch on the bulb for say 5-10 minutes and switch it off and then try to touch it. You will observe that it has become a little hot. So children, we have to make sure that the filament is made up of such a metal which does not melt easily even at high temperatures, right? So tungsten has this property that even at very high temperatures it won't melt, and if it doesn't melt, it will not break the circuit and our bulb will continue to glow when we supply electricity, right? So let us move to the next question. What is the direction of current in the electric circuit? So children, suppose we have this electric circuit. We have a cell over here with a positive terminal and a negative terminal. At the positive terminal we have a metal cap, right? We have connecting wires, and these connecting wires are connected to the connecting wires from the bulb, right? And this is our circuit. So the direction of current, the conventional direction of current is always taken to be from positive to the negative terminal. Yes children, the current always flows from positive terminal to the negative terminal, right children? So this is the direction of electric current. Okay, let's move to the next question. Sometimes a bulb does not glow even if it is connected to a cell. What can be the reason? So children, suppose we have studied that a bulb can glow only when we have a complete circuit or complete loop or path of the electric current, and even when it is complete. Now the question is, say we have the circuit, we have a cell with positive and negative terminal, connecting wires, we have a proper circuit, we have a bulb over here, and the connecting wires are connected to the positive and negative terminals of the cell. Okay, and even then we observe that children, that this bulb is not glowing. So what could be the possible reason for this? The possible reason for this is children, there might be a fault in the bulb. That is, the bulb can be a fused one. But what is a fused bulb children? If we try to look carefully inside the bulb, we will observe that the filament, the thin wire that we studied about, is broken. There is a gap in between, and whenever there is a gap or break in the path of electric current or electric circuit, the bulb will not glow children, right? So the filament must be broken. The reason for bulb not glowing is that the filament is broken, and a bulb with a broken filament, we call it as a fused bulb. Okay children, so I really hope that you would have understood. Let's move to the next question. What is an electric circuit? So children, it is the path of electric current. It is the path of electric current, right? The path of electric current is known as electric circuit. When it is complete, we call it as a complete electric circuit. For example, we have a cell over here which is connected to the positive and negative terminals of the cell, connected to the two terminals of the bulb, and here you can observe children that the path of the current is complete. The current will always flow from positive to the negative terminal. So you can observe that current flows from the positive terminal of the cell it passes through the bulb, then it finally reaches the negative terminal, right children? So there is no break in the path, and we say that the circuit is complete, and this path of electric current is known as electric circuit. Okay, let's move to the next question. So children, how do we define it? How, in case if it is asked in your examination, how are you going to write about it? We will see it now. So the path from one terminal of the cell to the other terminal of the cell through the wires passing to and fro, passing to from the electric bulb is called as an electric circuit. So children, what did we say? We said that whenever the current passes from one terminal of the cell, then from bulb, then again back to the other terminal of the cell, we call this path as the electric circuit. Right children? The electric current provides the complete path for the electricity to pass between the two terminals of the electric cell. Okay children? So children, this was all about the electric circuit. So let us move to the next question. Next question is, children, give a diagram and explain the direction of the electric current. So children, as I told you in the session, this question can come as a 1 marker or as a 2 marker. If in case it comes as a 1 marker, you just have to write the direction, which is positive to negative. But since in the question it is also asking you to draw the diagram for the same, what you are going to do is you can make a rough diagram also, a simple diagram like this. This is the cell with positive and negative terminal. Then we can show the connecting wires connecting it to a bulb, right? And the bulb is glowing, right? And you will show the direction of the current with these arrows, that it is always taken from positive terminal to the negative terminal. So children, what is the direction of electric current? The direction of electric current is taken to be from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay children, so this is the direction of electric current, right? So let us move ahead to the next question. The next question is, so children, the next question is, what can be the reason for a bulb to get fused? How we can say, or what is the reason behind a fused bulb? So children, whenever we say we have a fused bulb, what happens is the filament inside the bulb is usually broken. When you will observe it carefully, you will observe that there is a break in the thin wire, which indicates that this filament is broken, and we can say that the bulb is fused. And in this case children, the bulb will not glow. Why children? Because the path of electric circuit is broken by the filament, right? There is a break in the path of the current, and therefore it will not glow. Therefore the bulb will not glow. So let's move to the next question children. Give an activity to make a torch. So children, you can make a really simple torch, and we are going to discuss how you can make. You just need few things, and since students, this question is asked in the form of an activity or an experiment, you will have to write the aim first. Aim is to create a torch at home. Then materials required. In materials required, you will write connecting wires. Then you will be needing a cell, and finally a bulb. So let us begin with the diagram. I will explain you the procedure with the help of a diagram, and in questions, if it is asked in examination, you will write the procedure in points and also give the diagram for the same. Okay children, what you are going to do is you will take a cell, find its positive and negative terminal. Positive terminal with a metal cap. To the negative terminal you will stick a connecting wire, right? Then you will connect the other end of this wire with the metal base of the electric bulb. Now children, our torch is ready. All you have to do is just touch the tip of the bulb with the positive terminal, and you will observe that bulb will glow. Why? Because children, when we touch the base of the bulb to the positive terminal, what we are doing? We are completing the electric circuit, right? And when you remove it, or whenever you take it away from the positive terminal, the bulb will stop glowing. Bulb will stop glowing. Why? Because in that case we are breaking the electric circuit. Okay children, so this is the simple way in which you can make a torch. So children, let us discuss about it. So children, I hope that you would have understood the concept how you can make a torch, and I'll show you the diagram for this. Let us see the diagram, how it is made. So children, let us observe this diagram. See, we have connected a connecting wire to the negative terminal of the cell, and the other terminal is connected to the metal base of the bulb. And now we have touched this bulb to the positive terminal, and in case where we have touched it to the positive terminal, it is glowing. Okay children, this glows. Now when we take it away from the positive terminal, it will not glow. Okay children, and in this way we can create a simple torch, right? So let us move ahead to the next question children. The next question is, the bulb only glows when the current flows through the circuit, the filament is broken, there are 5 cells, or all of the above. So children, it does not depend on the number of cells, so it cannot be the answer. Filament is broken. So children, when the filament is broken, you can see that the path is broken, and in case when the path is broken, the current will not flow, and the bulb will not glow. Okay, bulb will not glow, and in this case, so this cannot be the answer. So the correct answer is A part, that is the current flows through the circuit. The bulb will glow only when the current flows through the circuit, right children? So let us move to the next question. So what can cause the bulb to get fused? So children, what is the reason that we have studied, which is the cause for the fused bulb? Is it breaking of the filament, break in the connecting wire, both A and B, or none of these? So children, we know that bulb can get fused only by breaking the filament, right children? This is the only reason we have studied. So the answer is A part. Although the bulb will not glow even when the connecting wire is broken, but this cannot be reason for the fused bulb. Okay, so we have to read the question carefully. These were the questions and answers from the session. Thank you so much for your attention.